Imagine dangling from the skies over North Vietnam, the ejection seat rocket firing you away from your crumbling plane. Flames engulf the aircraft, and the ground rushes up to meet you. In this moment, Vice Admiral James Stockdale is confronted not only by the imminent threat of death, but by the specter of extreme physical and psychological torture. Gripped by this reality, his training as a fighter pilot suddenly merges with his profound understanding of an ancient philosophy, Stoicism. This philosophy, learned not in the battlegrounds but through the texts of philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, would shape not only how he survived his ordeal, but how he led and lived. This is the story of how Stoicism forged one of the most resilient warriors in American military history. James Stockdale's story is not just a narrative of war and survival. It is a profound lesson in the power of human spirit, armored by Stoic philosophy, faced with extreme adversity. Stockdale's experiences underscore a timeless question: how can individuals maintain their integrity and purpose when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges? In diving into Stockdale's incredible story of resilience and leadership, we encounter a man who not only managed to survive horrific conditions but helped forge a template for ethical leadership and mental toughness that remains relevant today. This essay aims to uncover the depths of Stockdale's Stoic beliefs and how these ancient principles helped steer him through the darkest hours of his life. James Stockdale was born on December 23, 1923 in Abingdon, Illinois. He grew up in a modest household, shaped by the values of hard work and education. Stockdale attended the U.S. Naval Academy and graduated in 1947. His military career was marked by rapid advancement, and he soon became one of the most highly respected officers in the U.S. Navy. Straddling roles as a test pilot and a fighter squadron commander, Stockdale's life took a significant turn during the Vietnam War. His shootdown, capture, and subsequent imprisonment would transform him from a soldier into a symbol of Stoic resilience and leadership. Stoicism, founded in ancient Greece, is a philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. The philosophy asserts that virtue, such as wisdom, is happiness, and it is not how things are but how we respond to them that matters. Stockdale was introduced to Stoicism at Stanford University, where he studied as a graduate student. The works of Epictetus in particular were instrumental in shaping his approach to both everyday life and extraordinary challenges. Stoic teachings about accepting things outside one's control and focusing on one's own responses directly informed his conduct under captivity. On September 9, 1965, while flying a mission over North Vietnam, Stockdale's plane was struck by enemy fire. Ejecting from the aircraft, he found himself plummeting into enemy territory. This would be his first real-world test of Stoic principles. Upon capture, Stockdale whispered to himself, "I'm leaving the world of technology and entering the world of Epictetus." As he was taken prisoner, Stockdale recalled the Stoic notion that one could not control external events, only their reactions to them. This mindset was crucial in the initial hours and days of his captivity, helping him prepare for the grueling years that lay ahead. The infamous Hanoi Hilton was where Stockdale spent the majority of his 7-year captivity. Here he was subjected to routine torture and solitary confinement, conditions that would break many. However, Stockdale's Stoic resolve shone through. He famously used the Stoic exercise of premeditation of evils, which involves visualizing the worst-case scenarios to prepare oneself mentally for any outcome. Stockdale's resistance to divulging information was not just for personal preservation, but a testament to his moral responsibility towards his fellow POWs and his nation. His endurance and leadership under such conditions underscore Stoicism's emphasis on individual agency and ethical living, even in the face of extreme adversity. Understanding that his role as a senior officer carried additional responsibilities, Stockdale exemplified Stoic leadership. he devised a system of communication among prisoners to maintain morale and cohesiveness. His leadership was not merely about personal survival, but about uplifting everyone's spirits and safeguarding their dignity. Even when severely weakened by maltreatment, Stockdale continued to enforce a code of conduct among the POWs, which was based on Stoic virtues. His actions were a powerful reminder that one's circumstances do not have to dictate one's behavior. Isolation was one of the most challenging trials for POWs. Stockdale, understanding the critical importance of communication for survival, implemented a tapping code borrowed from Morse code for prisoners to communicate discreetly. This not only facilitated the exchange of vital information, but also provided a psychological lifeline that sustained the men's spirits. This innovative approach can be seen as a practical application of the Stoic principle of focusing on what one can control. The tapping code was a small yet powerful form of resistance and a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Stockdale's unwavering commitment to Stoicism provided him with the mental framework necessary to endure the unendurable. His situation demanded the utmost application of Stoic teachings, differentiating between what one can control and what one cannot, and focusing intensely on the former. His resilience is a profound illustration of how philosophical principles can be transformed into practical tools for dealing with severe adversity, acting as a beacon of hope and strength not only for himself but also for his fellow prisoners. The ordeal of James Stockdale and his unwavering adherence to Stoic principles during captivity provide not only a story of survival, but also a tutorial in the application of philosophy to life's most brutal tests. His experience highlights that Stoicism is not merely academic, but a deeply practical tool for navigating any form of suffering or challenge. After his release, Stockdale became a public speaker and author, sharing his experiences and the lessons learned from them. His talks and writings have inspired countless individuals, from military personnel to civilians, to adopt a Stoic approach to challenges in their own lives. The principles of Stoic leadership exhibited by Stockdale, integrity, responsibility, resilience, and concern for the welfare of others, remain profoundly relevant. In today's world, leaders face complex challenges that require them to maintain calm under pressure, make ethical decisions, and inspire others, even in adverse conditions. Stockdale's life is a powerful example for contemporary leaders in both military and civilian sectors. His legacy teaches that leadership is not just about achieving goals, but about fostering an environment of respect, endurance, and ethical behavior, regardless of the circumstances. In an era characterized by rapid change and uncertainty, the Stoic philosophy that guided Stockdale through the darkest days of his life offers valuable lessons for personal resilience. Today's global challenges, be it political strife, environmental crises, or personal adversities, demand a Stoic-like resilience that focuses on inner strength and the ability to remain composed and purposeful. Stoicism teaches that our response to adversity is more important than the adversity itself. This principle encourages a proactive and positive engagement with life's challenges, promoting mental health and well-being in the face of stress and change. James Stockdale's life and legacy are a testament to the enduring power of Stoic philosophy. From the skies over Vietnam to the torturous cells of the Hanoi Hilton, his experiences underscore the timeless relevance of Stoicism as a framework for living courageously and ethically. Stockdale's story is not just about survival, it is about thriving in the face of adversity, making wise choices under pressure, and leading with integrity and compassion. Stockdale's application of Stoicism reveals that true resilience is not just about enduring, it is about transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth and leadership. His legacy invites us to consider how ancient wisdom can inform modern virtues, guiding us through our own trials with dignity and purpose. In the end, the Stoic warrior teaches us that life's greatest battles are not fought on the field but within the chambers of our own minds. Here, armed with philosophy and unwavering spirit, we can face any challenge with courage and grace.